failure. At some point in our lives, we are going to face it. And that is why I decided to make this video to show you how to deal with failure. Because once I changed the mindset that I had to failure and I really changed how I looked and perceived failure, it actually changed my whole world. It changed my whole perception of reality, and it only benefited in my life. So for that sake, I just want to talk about failure in this video and how to actually change the way how you think about failure. Because I can tell you, on your way to success, no matter in which realm, if you want to make money online, if you want to get a great body, if you want to write a book, if you want to do your homework, it's so easy, but you will face failure everywhere. On your way to greatness, you will face failure. I think there's many quotes about that, but one that really sticks out for me is a quote from someone I heard. He said, "If you did not fail, you did not try enough hard or hard enough." So if you actually never failed, I would actually think about this, because failing means that you means that you scratched your potential. You got over the thing where you got over your limit, you know what I mean? And that is why you want to get over your limit, You want to get over your old comfort zone. You want to surpass that, because that is where you grow. The growth zone does not come from your comfort zone. That's completely clear, And you will start to fail if you get out of your comfort zone. And when you get out of your comfort zone, that is when you grow. So first of all, it starts with the mindset. How do you look at failure? And I can really advise you to, the first thing I did when I wanted to change my perception of reality was I looked at the world a bit differently. I saw everything for my fault. It was everything my responsibility. Nothing was luck or falsehood or anything like that. It was all my own responsibility. And once you start doing that, you really start you stop complaining, because complaining has no sense. If it's your fault, you won't complain about this. If you make the mistake, you won't say, "Oh, I'm so," that's less people do that. And most of the times people think that it isn't their responsibility, and that is why they stop complaining, because they think, "Oh, this bad weather, or my bad boss," or something like that. No, it's your responsibility. It's yours. Everything is your responsibility. It comes from all the actions you take in the day, from the weather, from how much money you make, how you look, how your physique is, how healthy your mind is, how smart you are. Everything is your responsibility, because nobody else will change it for you. Nobody else will actually care about how good you look, or if you have a good body, if you're healthy, if you're strong. Nobody will care about this. About you need to do it by yourself. And that's very powerful if you start to understand this, because you start to understand that nobody is here to make the push-ups for you, or nobody's going to help you. It's all your responsibility, and that is really what I want to get across here. So once you understood that everything is your responsibility, you start to take action a bit differently, because you start to understand that, oh, I could complain. I could say, "Oh, this is bad. Oh, the bad weather. Oh, my bad chef, or my bad boss," or anything like that. But you will understand that, oh wait, it's my responsibility. It's my fault that this boss is talking to me like this. It's my fault that it is raining outside. For example, if it is raining outside, you could have brought an umbrella. You could have made more money and lived in Bali, but you did not. And now you're in the situation, so you couldn't use that as motivation. And once you got that, you can really start to look at failure a bit differently. Because I can tell you, failures are one of the single greatest things on earth. This may sound now a bit controversial, but it's actually true. Because think about this. Okay, when you fail, you see where you made the mistake. You made a mistake somewhere, because if you didn't, you would not have failed. You know what I mean? So you actually understand. Oh, I made a mistake. And there is another thing. Mistakes are great too. Why are mistakes great? Because you know what you can improve. You know it directly. So you just need to improve on this or learn something new. Improve this one thing that you fail on, and then you come back and you won't fail with the same mistake twice if you really start improving on it. You know what I mean? So really start to look at failure differently. It's opportunity. It's opportunity to improve. It's an opportunity to improve your life. It's an opportunity to change your knowledge, get more, improve, get better. You know what I mean? And if you do that, you will really start to not only make the same mistake twice, but you will also learn more, get better. And you can imagine this like it's like a chart. You go up, and here is the point where you fail. So you fail, you go down, and you understand, okay, here's the failure. Analyze the failure. Don't just stop and quit or something like that. No, analyze the failure and then look at it, improve it, and then you will start pushing this wall, and you won't be stuck here anymore. You will get further. And once you get further, maybe you will fail again. So there's a wall again. And now you have another wall, so you can improve on that too. And there's another great thing about that, because imagine yourself how many people stopped at this wall. How many people did not got up again? How many people just quitted, you know? So now you have less competition. So that's actually great. You just need to improve on it, and then you see less competition around. And the higher you get on the top, the less competition will be around, because nobody was willing to face all these challenges, face all this failure, face all this struggle. And that is how you actually get great. You won't get great through things that everybody can do. It comes with the things that people are not willing to do. It comes from things where people stop, where people quit, where nobody wants to do the work. But you are there and analyzing the failure and improving on it. And that is actually a very great thing. So really start to think at failure completely differently, because I can tell you, failure is something that got so, I would say, it's a brainwashing right there. Because most people say, oh, he failed, such a bad thing. No, it isn't. It actually isn't. Because if you fail, you can learn from it and you can get better. That's the great thing about failure. And I can tell you, there's no great person on earth that did not fail. It's a part of the journey. It's part of the process. Really try to look at it. And once you start looking at it like this, your life will only get great. You will take full responsibility for everything. You will start to see failure as opportunity. There's a great saying that says, if you are 100 failures away from success. So really imagine yourself, oh, I collected a new one, a new failure, I can improve on it. Number 3 of 100. And you just need to fail 100 times to get successful. Clearly you need to fail on purpose, because if you won't fail, you can just fail on purpose. That actually does not count. But if you fail really and actually and make the same mistake, not twice, but learn from it, you will realize that you growed. There's your growth zone, and that's really what the point that I really want to get across. So guys, I really thank you for watching this video, and I hope you now start to change your reality and look at failure differently.